fix my hair before filming, but it looks okay. Hi. Hey. So I'm going to do a special effects shot with a bunch of iPhones. I got 14 iPhones, and I can do a real matrix shot now because I have enough phones. You put the phones around in a circle, and I don't know how else to do it, or you can make a different design. You can make them like kind of like on a dolly track or something, filming around a person, but you need the tripods. Hi. So I got a bunch of iPhones, and I'm going to film a matrix shot. Here's some of them. I'll show you all the iPhones I got. I'm going to film a matrix shot. And you can do a cool, different kind of a special effects shot with it, with the phones. And these aren't that expensive. Well, this one was pretty expensive. This is a good iPhone. This is a 1 terabyte iPhone, a newer one, an iPhone 14. The one I'm filming on is a 1 terabyte brand new best one they make. And then these have 128 gigabytes. These are the iPhone 7s, and they're only like $128, and they have 128 gigabytes. I got 6 of those. And then this is really cool. Check this out. This is an iPhone 4. You can get these for 38 bucks with a 32 gigabyte hard drive. 38 bucks. These are awesome. It's like a little iPhone. It's so cool. It's so cool, and it has the regular screen of, an iPhone. A regular screen with the camera on it. It has an HD camera, and it's really awesome. I don't know if you can even see what's on the screen right now, but I'm going to show you. And I got like 10 of these or 5 of these or something like that. And I got iPhone 5s, but I don't know if they came in the mail yet. And so you can film with this matrix shot with them. And I got a bunch of little tripods that were like $6 or $7 each. I got 15 of them, but they haven't showed up in the mail yet. And there's a better way to film it when you put the phones on the ground and put a little rock behind it and angle it up, because if you're filming you don't want to see the other phones. So then you won't see them if it goes, you want to make a design around you or something. So here are these iPhones. I'm going to show you all these iPhones I got. They're plugged up, charging in various places. I was charging these there and there. I charged them all last night. This is an iPhone, first generation iPhone that they ever made. Isn't that kind of cool? I got it to have enough gigabytes, either 8 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes or something like that. I don't know. And this is the first iPhone they ever made. Check this out. No SIM card installed. Okay. Look, this has a camera on it. Can you imagine? This is the first iPhone they ever made, and it still works. Excuse me, I burped. Oh, that sucks. It only takes a picture. Well, this is really cool. This might be worth like $2,000 or $3,000 one day. So I got the first iPhone they ever made while it's affordable. That was my investment. And then I got these that you can actually film on in HD. These are the iPhone 4s. These cost like 38 bucks. And I got a bunch of them. And we can use them to film this cool matrix shot. These actually film. The iPhone 1s, I got 2 of those just as an investment, because it's the first iPhone they ever made. It's probably going to go up in value. So let me zoom in on this. This is an iPhone. These all work really well. I've tested them before. You press video on here. I'll film with it. It films in video. They film really well. I got them while they're affordable. I charged the battery. Films pretty amazingly well. Here's me holding the other iPhones. So these work really well. I got them from a person on eBay who I knew by reading the feedback. They had 100% good feedback. So, whoops, I threw my phone in the ground. The devil. If you don't know how to do things, then I don't know what to say. You know, you don't buy products that are going to come in the mail messed up unless you do it like 10% of the time or 1% of the time or something like that, if you really don't know what you're doing 10% of the time. But when you buy things online, look at their feedback, make sure they have really good feedback and that they sold like 1,000 things. So then you know it'll probably be okay when it shows up, because then all those other people say, hey, I got good phones from them or whatever. These are, let's see if this one, yeah, this charged, excuse me. I was kind of rough with that one. These are really cool. They came from Kentucky, but a really Japanese person. These were really special. It has like Japanese writing on it, but it's in English. And they film. These are so cool. It's this tiny little iPhone that films on video in HD. You have to go somewhere where it has a bunch of sunlight. On the older phones, it doesn't bring up the brightness in a dark room. So these are really cool. And these ones that cost like 128 bucks, I got the kids like 6 of them, and I got the baby a newer good iPhone of some kind, so she can film tons of stuff, and they have them plugged in around the house. If the batteries run out, they can film on other stuff or go on the internet with them and stuff. And then I got these random really cheap ones for me that have an HD camera that film good enough quality. So I'm just gonna do an effects shot with them or whatever. She probably thinks they're stupid. Like Danica probably thinks, these are so cheap, who cares? Like if they were all brand new iPhones and I was doing a big budget thing and she got to be the star of the whole show and she wrote the whole thing, then maybe it'd be okay for her, you know? But that's why she's a princess. She's a princess. And I was kind of that way about stuff too. But I don't know if she wants me or not, so who knows? And here's some other iPhones. This is the iPhone 7. It has a really good gigabytes on it, so I can film with this. Here's another iPhone 7 that was charging. So we've got all these iPhones to film the matrix shot on so far, and I've got more here. Here's an iPhone charging up here. Another one I'm gonna film the matrix shot with. It can look like a real matrix shot now because I have enough cameras, but I might just make my own animated cool shot with them that looks different from the matrix shot. Maybe, likely, I don't know. But it's probably gonna look just like the matrix shot. But I don't have the tripods for them, and it's better without this because they're coming in the mail. I got 15 tripods in the mail, and they haven't showed up in the mail yet. And it's not that expensive. Literally, this iPhone only costs 38 bucks, and it films in HD and has an okay hard drive on it for the quality that films in HD. It's 32 gigabytes, so that's like a 300 or 400 gigabyte one that films with today's new really good 4K, and this films in HD or whatever, so it's like good enough to film on. And it was good to know that in a survival situation I can get one of these older iPhones to still make videos if I ran out of money or anything like that. So I have these to film the matrix shot stuff, and there are more iPhones around here somewhere, I think. I don't know. I think, yeah, I have a bunch of them. Here's one, but this is an iPhone first generation that only takes a picture, I think. So I got that as an investment. It's the first iPhones ever made when they first came out with them that year, a long time ago or whatever. So hi. Hey, how's it going? Hi. Gosh. It's not easy. It is not easy. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm looking for the other iPhones. I thought I counted them yesterday. I had 14. 14 iPhones. I'm going to film the special effects shot with them. Hi. I'm going to film the special effects shot with them. Hi, look at all these iPhones. I'm filming a cool special effects shot. I know how to do it because I'm a good filmmaker and editor. Other people wouldn't know to do them, but this is cool. If you could line them up across the entire street and like ride a bike down the road and then edit all the footage, it might look kind of cool or something like that. I don't know. But I might do some other shots with them, but I'm going to do the special effects shot that looks like the Matrix shot. I'm going to wipe the screen off. So I got these iPhones, but there's more that I plugged in somewhere and I don't know where I put them. Here's the first generation iPhone that year, the first year they came out. I better turn the screen off so it doesn't run the batteries out or whatever stupid. This just takes a picture. This is the first iPhone they ever made that year. It takes a picture and it doesn't have video. I got it as a cool investment. Look, it's so cool. It has like, you can actually go on the internet and stuff with it. I got 2 of them. It's so weird. I got that as a cool thing, but I don't know how to turn the screen off. Oh, there, that's how you turn the screen off. Okay. And so these I can film on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's, oh, and the one I'm filming on 12. That's all of them. Let's go out and film this special effects shot. I'm going to grab a guitar. I'm just going to put them on the ground in a circle with a rock behind them angled up because it's lower than then it won't film the other phones when they're around in a circle. If I had a tripod, it would be up higher and you'd see the tripod around in a circle. So I'm going to do this cool effect shot. You can do it too. I'm going to show you how to edit it, but I don't know if you even give a crap. Who gives a shit? Who gives a crap? Let's just film the thing in good quality, right? People want to live too. They don't want to just do technical stuff all the time. But I can do both if I have to, but I don't know. And I have this tripod that films on this camera, but I'd rather not get the lens to match these iPhones, but you could do it if you had to with other cameras or whatever. I'm gonna go. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Hi. We're gonna film a special effects shot using 12 iPhones, including the one I'm filming on. I'm gonna film the one I'm filming on probably live. It'll be one of the cameras. This will be kind of cool. 12 iPhones. It's gonna be pretty neat. Filming on a Matrix shot. It's not that expensive. You know, you have to make sure to explain to people you didn't spend too much money or something. Wow, what a beautiful day. It's sunny. So weird that last night I was so depressed and then today I feel good again. Toy. Yeah. I went through many ups and downs. It's a wonder I'm alive just since last night. But I have good health. I don't do drugs. It's just a wonder because God, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm in really good health. Hey, this is awesome. You go somewhere where it's really sunny when you have a little bit older phones and it looks really good quality, like when you film, because they don't film as well in the dark as these brand new phones. Hey, this looks cool. It's a bright sunny day. Okay. I'm gonna set up these I'm gonna put these iPhones together in a circle. I'm gonna make them in a circle. I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna film in a circle. Let's make them in a circle. I have these iPhones. I know how to do filmmaking. I'm not dumb as shit. This iPhone costs $38. You can do it too. if you know how to. If you don't know how to, you're not a filmmaker, or you just don't know how to and don't care and you do something else. Don't pretend like you bought something stupid as shit. Stupid as shit. No. So here's how you do a matrix shot. You get your phones, even if you have to buy a $38 one that has 32 gigabytes and films on an older camera, so it's actually like more gigabytes than that. So you have plenty of space. You can leave it filming for a while you're doing your cool thing in front of camera, jumping up in the air or something like that. And then when you learn the editing, you can edit it. You can learn the editing, but most people won't ever learn the editing, but I can show you how to do it in a how-to video, how to edit it. And I'm going to try to show you how to do it after this, if the camera's still filming long enough and all the footage transfers from all these cameras. But I may have to film that in another video. So this is the part that you have to work at. That's not the most fun. You turn the cameras on. You turn one camera on. I'll start with the ones with the most hard drive space. These ones have like 128 gig. This one has a terabyte. This is a good one that I film my videos on. When that's your work that you do, you have to have good quality stuff. I don't think other people want to be a filmmaker, but if you want to, this will show you how to do it. You turn the camera on. You put it in video mode on the iPhone. You go to the I don't know if you wouldn't know how to do this, or I don't know if you know how to do this or not, but this is very easy. You go here, whoops. You're trying to spy on my wife. You need anything while I'm in the store? No thanks, Mom. Thank you. I got the hacker guy who tries to look up every detail in my life. I'm gonna try to write to her and say, no thanks, Mom. No thank you. No thanks. Beautiful day. Oh, it just showed up. I'm just gonna tell her it's a beautiful day. I just turned this phone on. That's why she had said that already, and I already said no thanks. Beautiful day. This is an iPhone. This is how you film on them. Okay, here you go. It's not gonna get any dirt in them. iPhones are pretty resilient, but you might want to get an OtterBox case and a clear thing that goes in the front of it, and then you can just throw this. I could throw this down there and it would still work. This one, but the other ones don't really have the best cases, but these kind of do. These have good OtterBox cases, but you can drop them sometimes in the dirt, and then you have to like use one of those hot air things or whatever, and who knows. I've never had to do that with an iPhone. I don't know why. So here's how you film on an iPhone. You go to the main screen and you look for your apps and you choose camera and you turn it this way and make sure it's filming this way, and you just press record. And here's what we're gonna do. Press this button so it's filming towards the camera, and then press record. We're gonna put it on the ground, angled up and all around in a shape, filming so it's a smooth shape, kind of like make a smooth shape that way, and when it's panning up and down this way, make that smooth so they all look like it can edit really, and make it facing the person. It has to be facing the person. Wherever the thing is filming has to look about in the same place in the shot, so it animates really well, smoothly. So that's what we're gonna do. Class. This is my fun day while others enjoy themselves. The devil threw the iPhones on the ground. This is cool. This is pretty good. This is fun. It'd be funny if I just threw them all down and broke them. Somebody shot me in the head and I fell down and died. Okay. I don't want anything like that to happen, but if it did, then it would be a miracle that I'd make it to heaven, even though I almost lost my faith a little bit last night, but not really. I was like, why did God make us have shitty lives? I thought, why did God make us have shitty lives that feel bad? But look at those two butterflies. I don't know if that filmed that or not, but you know, some people feel good, others don't feel as good on earth. I haven't felt that good for 8 years, but sometimes it got really good and it was like everything was okay. And then it went back to feeling bad again. But that's not how it is. Like everyone else in my life has a good life that's worth living. If somebody can hear me down there, those people, they all have good lives. But I had my wife and children taken away from me. And God wouldn't let me marry someone else. So it's felt like shit the whole time, pretty much. Even when it was at its best, it was like, it was pretty good, but it got bad feeling again. So I don't know what to say, but you get to feel good. You get to feel good. And I had to suffer and feel bad. That's why if I died, it'd probably make it right to be with God and Jesus. It felt like suffering most of the time, but now it feels pretty good. Oh, this is really hot. This is really hot outside. I don't know if I want to go through the effort of putting them all, because some other people have other things to do. You know, they want to just enjoy and feel good in the sun. John, stop working so hard. It's not like your dad when, you know. Okay, I'll try to do this. I'll try to do it. But, but, yeah. Al's watching. He thinks you should just sit there and feel good all the time. That's why his body hurts, I guess. Because he did things that felt good to his body and didn't care what happened to others. And so then God like made his body hurt a little bit, but his body only hurts like maybe a few hours a day. It's not that much unrest, but God made me be at unrest constantly, sometimes all day. So that's why I had more money, because I was working at things. So it was like trying to do this, but Al kind of helped me, because he was like, don't get to your goal. You're not supposed to get to your goal because it could be a selfish goal. And that's why I guess Al has a good life, because he might not even have pains at all today. You know, even if he had pains, he can still walk. He has a pretty good life. I don't understand what anything means besides God and Jesus. I don't understand any of what you think that, you know, you believe, unless it's God and Jesus. That's pretty much the only thing that I understand is God and Jesus, you know. So I'm gonna try to film on the. I'm gonna film on. I might film on these, but God may change the plan. He may change the plan. So I don't know. So I'm gonna try to film with this in a way that goes around in a circle like a matrix shot and angle it, but it takes work and effort. And Al's like, just enjoy the day. This is the time that you have on earth instead of working constantly all the time. But then my mom and dad are like, well, get to work all the time. So they're not really that way. Then they're like, now you get to enjoy and feel like, look how much more you did than everyone else, you know. But then they're the ones who have that kind of money, and I'm not on paper. So it was like I had to get to work more. So I may as well just take it easy. I don't know what to do, because I can barely even do this right now. I don't even know how I'm gonna. I don't even know how I'm gonna put this on the ground and do it without finding rocks. to lean it on, because they don't really make tripods that can angle them down. Well, I got 15 tripods in the mail. They're like $6 or $7 to go around in a circle, but then it's up higher, and if you're filming yourself in the middle, you may see the other cameras. If you put them on the ground with a little rock behind it, angled up, then you don't see the other cameras when it films around somebody. This is going to be pretty cool. I think this is going to be good. I'm going to put the cameras on the, I don't know. I'm going to try to film. I'm going to try to film. You need a big rock to put in the ground. Here's a bunch of them. I found a bunch of big rocks. I found a bunch of big rocks. I actually put those cameras down so I can. So I'm gonna put this camera down. I'm selfish. Maybe I'm selfish. I'm supposed to think about somebody else. Well, who would actually want to be with me? You know, as not a married person. That's how I've had to be. If there's a butterfly, you probably can't see it in the frame. There's nothing I can do about it because the camera's that far away and I'm doing this. I thought I'd tell you about that. Well, this may not be the ideal place to film, or it may. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put him there because there's little pieces of grass, and my dad would say that's why you gotta mow the lawn. You gotta get to work. You gotta do more work. So I may not even film this. I think I'll just turn the camera off. I can't really do it right now. It has to be like somewhere on the ground where like filming. Can you imagine filming behind this? These trees and plants. It's not gonna match up from shot to shot when I animate it unless there's nothing in front of the camera. So even if I had mowed this, the thing that I would have done would be mowing a lawn instead of doing this. And I already did the mowing the lawn stuff for 20 years. So it's kind of like if somebody shot me in the head right now, I'd be at peace. So I don't know what to say. But I don't hope to die. I don't hope to die. I'm not depressed. But if there's some reason that God let me die, then I could enjoy this day. I wouldn't have to work anymore. And I'd get to be with my wife, if she is my wife, or some wife who's in love with me, who God wants me to be with, instead of having to suffer alone like Adam in the Garden of Eden. And that's how I feel. I don't like being single. I don't like being single. I miss her and the kids, but I don't know if I'll ever get her back again. So if there's some way somebody just quietly, calmly walked up and just did some shit where they put their hand on my shoulder and killed me or something like that, like in some Chinese karate way of doing that, and it kills them or some shit like that, like then I'd fall down and I'd be at peace with God and I could leave this body behind. That'd be pretty awesome. But I don't hope to die. I don't hope to die. I'm not depressed. I would never hurt myself. Because you know what would happen if you told them you'd hurt yourself? They'd take you away like a criminal in the back of a car, handcuffed, and they'd put you in a facility if you even said you were depressed. If you felt so bad that you hoped to die, that's what they might do to you. So you can't tell anyone. So that's why this earth is pretty shitty. But that's how I feel, and that's not how you feel. You all have good lives besides me. So this was going to be getting to work on all this editing and filming on this nice, beautiful day. And I don't know if I can do it anymore after doing it for 35 years, and it's still not making enough money. So I'm going to try to just like, at this point, if somebody just took a water gun and just like, I don't know what, I can't even think of what to do anymore because I just can't do this right now. Why would I want to even have to make an entire song to playing guitar after filming all this stuff? How many views has it already gotten? And my face looks like shit right now. I better not show it. I haven't shaved, but I took a shower. I hope my dad's okay. That could be him dying from what I just said about him. Don't blame him. It's not his fault that I chose film and video and it still hasn't gotten enough views yet. It's not his fault that I worked only 5 hours and 40 minutes a day for 20 years, or 5 hours a day for 20 years since 2005, full-time hours at homes. And because the other work that I did was just as much work since the 90s, and going to school, and I've worked 88 years, but it's not his fault that he helped me make way more money than normal at the homes that I worked at. That was only like almost part-time. It was barely full-time for 18 years, or since 2005. So it's not his fault that I didn't make enough money yet. He helped me make way more money than normal for like barely working full-time since 2005. But then the thing is, I had to work harder than that also at my films and videos and the famous stuff since before then. And so I've worked 88 years. And so it just kind of sucks. It just kind of sucks that I'm afraid to enjoy the day. How do I just enjoy the day? I'm holding all these iPhones, barely holding them, as I try to bring the guitar in to do, like to clean up after the thing that I was going to work hard at and do good work for God and Jesus. I almost dropped all the phones. It's just not easy. And then my wife and children were taken away from me, so I don't even have them there for me after how difficult it is at the end of the day. So I'm gonna try to bring these phones. In because I just can't do it at this spot. And I might be able to do it up there. Maybe somehow I'll be in a good mood and can actually film, because down here I had too much grass in front of the screen. If I put them around in a circle, there may be enough sun for me to film it up here. The cool matrix shot that the tripods didn't show up in the mail yet, but I had already charged all these last night. I got all the chargers, plugged them in various places and charged them and made sure they can film. They have enough hard drive space to film. So I might have to film it here, but I thought it was too boring filming in the same place that I already filmed a video here. So maybe I can walk up there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna walk up here. Maybe a bear will kill me and eat out your asshole without hurting you, because a bear's got a smelly big black pussy. That's what they gonna do to you right now in the woods. If you walk up there, John, they're going to kill you because they smell really bad. No. This is you, John, putting your new stuff on the ground. That's how much respect you have for your mother and father. I better go in. I can't even carry this stuff. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna turn the video off. I'd have to put those like in a bag, because that's the way you do it. Maybe I'll put them in a bag. Maybe I'll put those cameras in a bag and stuff it. You got a letter. of what I get to die because it's so frightening what the letter might be. Okay. I'm going to go. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Bye.